Negative play on third down.
You gotta love that on defense. One
You
of
don't
the
think
most
I'm gonna get
critical
this?
statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're gonna get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
LSU trying to convert a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offensive line with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
We here for that run game, bro. I know you want to snap it, bro. Come on. Come on, really.
We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out. If they're going to cut into this deficit, let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Quarterback on the kick. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute.
He's on that, baby.
Starts to shrink, but
we coached up well over here.
Here comes the field goal unit. And he throws that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
What's he say?
The offense has it with really good field position. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Tell me what you was doing before this.
Down to the 33. And the Tigers want to
but I'll look for you, though.
I like the decision there in the RPO game, too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game, too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and finally throw it, that's what you do.
Buddy.
Receiver.
Oh my gosh, he just froze on me. He froze on me.
Johnson looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding. They're going to have to take shots.
That's not a
interception. This one's almost over.
You said what? I'm about to lose that.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
I know you.
Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield.
That's it.
And he's brought down after a huge completion. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver? Unleashes one deep. Touchdown!
Hey, what's that little swerve, please,
and the
bro?
route is on.
And this offense
That little swerve,
continuing to put up points. This game's out.
I'm glad you know it's a glitch.
Win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike
Said what?
offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final
Yeah, bro.
3 yards
You can't say it's too
coming
easy when you
touchdown
quit last
pass.
game, bro. It's okay, buddy. You never make me quit, but I make you quit all the time. It's okay.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team.
Sorry.
They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the
Yeah,
field.
yeah,
They're
sure,
able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not a lot
No,
to
game ain't
feel
over.
great about in this with Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some
Game
positives.
ain't over.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Finds a tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, if you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Johnson wants to throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Durham. He
Get in there, man.
Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. LSU quick to the line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
See that live? That must mean you ain't telling the full story. That's okay. I mean, I wouldn't.
Off the play fake.
Yeah, I know. That means you ain't telling the whole story. It's all right.
That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play
I wouldn't want to tell them the whole
finish
story
off
either.
the game, and the
If
offense can kneel it out
somebody made me quit. Yeah, you ain't sitting there and picking when you quit, bro.
He's able to grab the foot. The ball's free.
Let's go get it.
The defense making the play
Let's go
to
get it.
drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. So the first play of the
That's okay. I'll
drive,
be
starting
sure
here
to
from the 45. He wants to change this route.
I said I'll be sure to let TJ know.
to throw. Quick strike complete. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Back to pass on second down. Fires left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, third and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
I was about to pass out now, but she tried to play it.
That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Come on.
And it's incomplete way downfield.
Why didn't you give me
the
the
defense rises to the occasion.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically. They've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays. Just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that fourth down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it done.
Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play.
395.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Using Indiana again. I'll come and take his A&M. Yeah, give me a quarterback. Throw that rock. Man. Man, everybody need a quarterback that can throw good. You tell me where? Bad on. TJ serving lunch. Where's TJ? He's serving his kid.
Some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Come on, bro.
They're going to try an onside
I'm about to go
kick
get
on
back
the
from
opening
real quick
kickoff.
again, bro. I didn't know when you gonna be ready, bro. You said you gonna need a time.
They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards.
Yes, Dion. That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah. Yeah, put you there. Be pit way outside. Whoa, yeah. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. All right, let's get it, gang.
There's a flag on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Said what?
You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game, and this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
It's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To pass. It's Reed. Back open in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Advantage can have. There it is. The offense will walk.
Why did he just do that? I didn't even audible anything. Nah. Hey.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Rides the back on the option. The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Football with the run. Powers through the defender. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The play fake on 1st down to throw. Bring in the heat. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid avoid taking punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Got it behind the line. It's Concepcion. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Bro,
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's just how we got to put it
Talk
out
about ball
there.
control
I don't think
offense.
that's what I
This
said.
offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter, and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement for this offense.
Oh, my.
Getting aggressive here and going for
That's
two.
a part we can throw ball.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Reed.
Thought you knew what was coming,
Into
bro.
the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown.
Tell you, bro.
And they
That
finish
motion.
things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
The play thought I was running.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a
That
little
play is
short.
too obvious, isn't it?
Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going for it all.
Thank you.
Intercepted in the first drive in for the pick. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Now, I love night games because you have all day to
You're not
get
supposed to know the
excited,
safety
get
over there.
jacked up, and you could tell QB might have been a little too excited, forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off from the shotgun.
Hey, good thing I hit that last
Lose a yard on
time.
that one.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option.
Good.
And some room to work. Hard running there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Aggies in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Reed. Pucks it out of the air. Turning it on. They finally
You
get
see
to
that rock
him.
that sets you
What
up.
a play there to pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. In the backfield, it's Concepcion.
Get in there. Get in there.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your
that.
foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Motion from the wideout.
We go right back to it.
Grabbed in the backfield.
We go right back to it. Go right back to it, baby.
2-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from midway in the end zone.
Yep.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it down to the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
Gotta be better than that, coach.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
They ain't even let me get off the clock. That should be pissed.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. That's 20. He's got space. And he goes
Hey, I would have been pissed.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Yeah.
And the Hoosiers come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
Crazy.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza.
Give me that. Thank you.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Go.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give on the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Gets the back moving with the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Let's it go to the end zone.
Got it.
Touchdown, Aggie. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
As he feels pressure. Makes the
Yes,
grab in
sir.
the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
Yes,
Quick work
sir.
on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff
Sir.
unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. And
Yeah,
the
they're
ball's
three
free
now,
deep
so.
in his own territory. Kicking team's got it.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know, if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
An unforced error
I'm
there. They
tripping.
don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Just enough time to get off one final play.
I didn't even know I got the ball, bro. How did I get the ball?
Looking to throw.
Why you
with
pitching me,
speed.
bro?
Throws toward the end zone. Oh,
Look at-
he
look at-
dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the
I'm waiting for you to
halftime
pick your
show.
play. I'm like, oh shoot. That's me going off there.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes
So
out
what?
ready to go. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
With the catch, it's Cooper. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Okay.
They'll give it to the back. Inside the 45. Breaks into the open.
You say something.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hoosiers want to pick up
You
the
got 0
tempo.
points, dude.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a
Yeah, you
long
do
way
big.
in
That's your fault.
deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just
Yeah.
forcing contact with
Could've been
those
a pick.
guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They'll run it to the right. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. And the Hoosiers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
What's that little speed boost he doing, bro?
All the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense.
That's crazy, bro.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
Right, it was right there.
And it's
The
so
D-lineman just
underrated.
ain't do nothing.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over.
He can't corral the pitch.
Thank
The
you.
ball's on the ground.
Thank you,
Sometimes
bud.
the ball just bounces your way.
Appreciate
and the
that, bud.
offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Still down big here in the 3rd quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Moss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just know where to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Got a man in the middle.
Yes, sir.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. But you've got the playmaker.
Yes, sir. Don't worry, I'll send it to everybody individually.
Punishment has been extended. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Behind the line, it's Craver. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Oh, man, I'm
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. Gets
You almost had it. You almost had it, buddy.
5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Mendoza.
Why you missed it there,
Now he's going to throw back to the middle.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have
Look
done it
what
with
they-
2nd down coming.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Ooh.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big
Locking
play
you up,
as
huh?
we've played 3 quarters. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my God.
Dances away. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And the Hoosiers are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What a complete, dominant performance from this defense. I'm sure Von Miller's watching proudly.
And Myles Garrett, I mean, just the names that A&M has had on that defense, and it's usually consistent year after year. Finding a bunch of guys that are big and strong up front, linebackers that can tackle. They know how to recruit defense at A&M.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Come on.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays, and now you're down, and they know to run.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keep working on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Oh, that's on me.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Taking the quarterback to run.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back, put the pressure on their own defense.
Catch on third down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
Yes, sir.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
there. What a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. Myers on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Quickly complete. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Reed.
Oh my God.
Man is picked off.
He's so lucky.
Nice.
That's a huge touchdown.
More important, they got the takeaway, and now they're
That's a
in
huge
business.
touchdown.
Really nice job.
I just
there by
saved
the
you from
defense,
40 to
because I think
13.
they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got
From
their
40 to
eyes
13.
on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Take it, baby. We got to take it.
Here's this offense with the first set of downs.
Hold on, we like
Still
10 minutes.
firing away as he'll go down swinging. Pulls it in down the sideline.
Bro, yeah, 10 minutes, bro. Me team?
I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit, because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.